Finally, a worthy challenge.
Mortal Kombat 1 starts off with Shang Tsung selling a cure-all potion, which he claims to be, well, cure-all potion. He is then confronted by a customer who used it on his sick daughter to no avail. He then reveals that the cure-all is nothing more than Borjang Chi. Being found out obviously does not bode well for Shang Tsung's shop, and it is torn asunder. That night, he's confronted by a mysterious lady who tells him that he's destined for greatness, but a divine power has been conspiring against him to restrict his every movement. The two of them team up, and the title card flashes before we cut to a village where Raiden and Kung Lao are harvesting crops. They
Look best out.
Stay. Not yet.
Oh, that was a total fake out. Oh, and she's got the Zippo.
How are you?
make a bet to see who can get the job done the quickest, with the loser having to pay for dinner at Madame Beau's. Upon arrival, the two bicker over who actually was the quickest, and with the assistance of Madame Beau berating them for not practicing their martial arts, decide to have a sparring match, which Kung Lao wins.
God of fire.
As Raiden is paying Madame Beau at the end of the evening, she's confronted by a group of people who call themselves the Ling Kuei, who demand extortion payment only to toss her aside and wreak havoc when she refuses. After defeating the gang, the two of them go to help Madame Beau, but are ambushed by Scorpion and Sub-Zero. After emerging victorious once again, Kung Lao and Raiden finally get to Madame Beau, who is completely unharmed and lights up a cigarette. The trio are then approached by Liu Kang, who informs the two fighters that this was merely a test, that Madame Beau was in on the whole time. The defeated combatants then rise up and join Liu Kang as he explains the realms and the Grand Martial Arts Tournament, and that those two have been chosen to represent Earthrealm. They then depart to the Wuxi Academy for further training. Meanwhile, Johnny Gat and his wife are bickering over finances, and she walks out on him because he is broke. Enter Kenshi Takahashi, who demands Cage's $3 million sword Sento. Kenshi claims to be the rightful owner, but Cage ain't buying it. They fight, Cage knocks him out and ties him to a chair. When it comes to, Takahashi once again explains he's the rightful owner of the sword when the doorbell rings. Cage answers it, expecting it to be the police, but instead it's Liu Kang with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. After explaining he's the god of fire, Cage now thinks it's a prank. As such, he grabs Sub-Zero's arm while he tries to untie Kenshi, thinking it's just a movie scene.
Get your damn hands off.
Cage is then thrown across the room, smashes one of his sculptures, and gets pissed. And he fights Sub-Zero. After kicking his ass, Cage and Sub-Zero exchange more insults when Liu Kang intervenes by igniting himself. This causes the fire alarm to go off and finally convinces Cage that this shit is real. Liu Kang then informs Cage that both him and Takahashi were chosen to be champions, and they also head to the academy. Fast forward a few months, and the four champions have been training, as well as bickering amongst themselves, when suddenly a gong rings and Liu Kang announced that they will be having a tournament amongst the four to see who will be representing Earthrealm. The first bout is Raiden versus Johnny Cage. Raiden wins! Yay! He then faces Kenshi Takahashi and, well, wins again. They then rest until nightfall, when the final match between Raiden and Kung Lao will take place. Once again, the victor is Raiden. Liu Kang then gives Raiden an amulet that gives him the power of lightning and thunder. They then all go to Outworld Realm, where they are greeted by Princess Melina and Kitana. They are then escorted via carriage parade to the Royal Palace, where Empress Sindel officially starts the tournament. Raiden's first opponent is Li Mei.
Okay.
After a pep talk from Liu Kang,
And we are back. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Come on, boom. Oh! Raiden wins.
and a not-so-pep talk from Empress Sindel to Li Mei, the two fight and Raiden is victorious. Raiden then defeats his next opponent, General Shao's second-in-command, Raiko, before asking who's next. Instead, the Empress announces the tournament will recess for the evening and will resume the next day. That night, all involved partake in a feast where the newly single Johnny Cage flirts with Princess Kitana. Princess Melina shows extreme discomfort. Empress Sindel gives a toast. Raiden answers Empress with a humble speech, and General Shao berates Earthrealm until he is interrupted by the Empress, where he then takes his leave. Sindel later reprimands General Shao about his conduct when he rebuts with the sorcerer's prophecy about Liu Kang conquering Outworld. The two bicker over the issue when the two princesses arrive. Empress Sindel informs Princess Melina that she saw her discomfort, and as such, Princess Kitana will be taking her place in the tournament. The two then bicker over that decision, and it is revealed that Melina has an infection that she sustained because she left the palace unattended.
You what?
The next day, Raiden fights and defeats, amongst other, Kotal, Motoro, and Shiva. She then announces his next opponent is Kitana, citing that Melina is away on pressing imperial business when confronted by Liu Kang about the roster change.
Done yet. Face me.
I have been facing you. You won the first round, I won the second round. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Come on.
go, let's go, let's go. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. No.
You fight well, Princess.
As do you, Earthrealmer. Surprisingly so.
Despite this, Raiden is victorious and fights Outworld's final champion, General Sho himself. Raiden defeats the General. Emperor Sindel declares Earthworm Jim, no, Earthrealm, the winner of the tournament. Yay, go Earthrealm! Liu Kang is then visited by Geras, who informs him that Shang Tsung has infiltrated Sindel's court and is plotting something bad. Kung Lao, Cage, and Takahashi are sent on a covert mission to Outworld without the knowledge of Emperor Sindel to capture Shang Tsung and bring him back to Earthrealm for questioning. They find him extracting DNA from a mutant named Baraka. A fight ensues when the latter mistakes the trio for the former's lackeys. After explaining the situation, Baraka explains the disease known as Tarkat before leading them to Shang Tsung's hideout. They find Shun with Princess Melina, her royal aide Tanya, and a high priest named Rain. Thinking he's about to infect the princess with the disease, the three of them intervene. A fight ensues, and the trio of Earthrealmers are victorious. Takahashi runs over to the princess and informs her that they stopped Shun. At that point, it's revealed she's already infected as she turns into a bloodthirsty monster and attack. They fend her off and administer the antidote, but not before Melina gouges out Takahashi's eyes with a pair of thighs.
Okay, let's not do that. Let's do this.
Katana then arrives and demands an explanation. The sorcerer Quan Chi appears and states this is proof of his prophecy, and the trio is arrested. The three meet up with Baraka in a jail cell. Sung then arrives and tells them they're going to be executed before leaving again. While they're being led to the killing grounds, Baraka and Kung Lao break free. They free Cage and Takahashi and take down the warden Reptile, who was only helping Sung because his family was kidnapped. At that point, Sung shows up and, in disgust, fills the room with a poisonous gas. He then tells Reptile that he had killed his family a long time ago and then vanishes. Baraka breaks down a solid wooden door, and they all escape. On their way back to the city, the group hears fighting, so Baraka and Reptile run ahead to find Ashira slaughtering demons. She then mistakes the two for more demons and attacks. Upon fending her off, they explain the situation, and then she explains hers. After Cage's notion to get Takahashi back to Earthrealm is shot down, the ever-expanding group decides to pursue Quan Chi as he will lead them to Shang Tsung. They find him activating a soul stealer with several other demons. At this point, Cage gives Takahashi Sento because he saved Cage's life during the scuffle with Princess Melina. The group then takes down the demons and are about to destroy the Soul Stealer when Quan Chi's minion, Ermac, pretty much beats them all up. At this point, the souls of Takahashi's ancestors inside of Sento activate and give him sight, and together he and Ashira take down Ermac and destroy the Soul Stealer and capture Quan Chi. Shang Tsung is then visited by the sorceress who approached him at the beginning of the game, and he gives a very pleasing report to include a plan to have the Lin Kuei betray Earthrealm. The setting is now night, and there is a festival being held in the city. The group, along with an unconscious Quan Chi, dresses up to avoid detection and makes their way to the portal gate with the help of a distraction by Reptile. Unfortunately, Reptile was spotted and pursued, so he must fight.
Where am I?
Takahashi rushes to his aid, but not before he knocks out Li Mei. Princess Katana and Tanya then attempt to subdue Reptile, but they fail. Fail!
Both of us?
At this point, General Xiao finds the group, Quan Chi regains consciousness, and he escapes. The group take down their foes, and then they return to Earthrealm. After receiving the full report, Liu Kang meets with Geras, who informs him that an intervention happened and that Quan Chi and Shang Tsung are united. Liu Kang then sends Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Tomas to capture Tsung and destroy the Soul Stealers. Upon fighting their way in, Sub-Zero and Scorpion go to capture Shang Tsung while Thomas is left behind to take care of the Soul Stealers. The two are captured, but instead of killing them, Shang Tsung offers them to join him and explains how he's going to use the Soul Stealers to command an army of stone warriors known as the Dragon Army. Sub-Zero accepts, but Scorpion refuses, so he escapes and returns to Kang with Tomas, who was not able to destroy the Soul Stealers. Liu Kang convinces Empress Sindel of Shang Tsung's malice and betrayal by showing her his underground laboratory. He explains everything to Sindel and her daughters. General Xiao then shows up to capture the Empress and declares himself the new Emperor of Outworld.
But first,
Tanya and the princesses are trapped in an amulet, which they manage to take. Upon freeing the captives, they return to Shang Tsung's and Quan Chi's fortress. They fight their way in and they confront the sorcerers when all of a sudden an alternate timeline Shang Tsung reveals himself and his true intentions to destroy this timeline, and he betrays this timeline's Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. He activates the Dragon Warriors and disappears. And Liu Kang then joins up with Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, and everybody unites under the cause to save their timeline. Yay! Liu Kang then becomes the Keeper of Time again and searches for other timelines, and he finds his girlfriend, Princess Katana. Another timeline Princess Katana, that is. He gathers other Keepers of Times when the Titan Shang Tsung shows up at the Hourglass and attempts to destroy it. Kang and his allies defend it. At this point, it is decided to fight the Titan Shang and his own timeline to end the conflict. All members across the various timelines gather together, and you pick your final warrior as you battle against various enemies across the timelines, going up the stairway of this massive pyramid, and your character finally meets up with your timeline, Liu Kang, and together you defeat Shang Tsung and Quan Chi and save the timeline. And everything is happily ever after. For the time being. Ton ton ton!
A little more about you know about this game.
Well, as I've been saying the whole playthrough, Mortal Kombat did start off as an arcade game, so really the original Mortal Kombat games didn't have any story at all. It was just the tournament, the Mortal Kombat tournament. I enjoyed this game. I wish that it wasn't just basically a movie. I mean, that's all this campaign was just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene with a fight here and there. I wish they could have fleshed it out a little bit. Maybe have you be the one running around, not just, the cutscene, having you run.
Or they want to be a duplicate like the original, which is only 5 scenes, not go around like the later game. So I think that they want duplicate with the make more graphics and incredible scenes, but they just don't want to do extra work, I guess.
Yeah, well, the multiplayer has been the bread and butter of Mortal Kombat ever since, the arcade.
You say that another player to join in, they can do a different thing, like a single player.
Yeah. Like you saw how I was playing, and my character was on the left, and the computer was on the right. Well, with the multiplayer, it would be my character's on the left, and the character on the right will be controlled by. Oh, hello, hold up. What we got here? Oh, what we got here?
Maybe we can have some extra bonus.
Jax?
Ooh. My God. Oh my God. He got both arm cut. And they still after him. Uh-oh.
Look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles.
Everyone who fought today did so fiercely.
Chuckle.
Had I not been here for it, I would have thought it impossible. Warriors from across timelines, clashing in combat. The blood, the death, the chaos.
Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast.
The next time, it won't.
This video was brought to you by mobile app marketing, oneappdirect.com. Visit oneappdirect.com or download the app on the Google Play Store or the App Store using the link below. Thank you for supporting and watching this. Don't forget that like, don't forget that follow, and don't forget to click that little bell icon. See you in the next episode. Deuces!